Hi. Controversial opinion. I think that if you are suffering from insecurities that are brought on by the society that you live in, it's not always the most healthy or beneficial to try and overcome them. I think sometimes in your limited human life, with your limited options and limited resources and limited support systems, that it is genuinely best for you and your quality of life to address them however you see fit, whether that is cosmetic surgery or, you know, I don't know, certain behavioral changes. Um, I mean, whatever you really determine as the thing that would close the gap between your insecurity and, what's attainable, I guess. Because I think that sometimes society drills in something that is so inescapable in so many ways unless you radically change your environment, come upon an environment that can really help you rewire your experience of existence. um, you're going to spend the rest of your life fighting that. And it's not I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that that's fair. I think that you should be able to feel okay making the choice to alleviate that tension between, what you look like or the way you present and what you actually are. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault that society has these standards right now at this point in time. And you're not doing anything wrong by wanting to conform to those standards. You are experiencing your life and you're navigating your experience the best that you can. And I don't think that there is some moral or ethical failure that you should criticize yourself for trying to achieve a standard that makes you feel comfortable in your body. You can perpetuate a standard and not take responsibility for that standard. I mean, it's no different than, I think, corporate attire, right? Business casual, formal, dressing formally for a wedding, having certain behaviors in certain settings, set time and place. I think that wanting to look a certain way, having a certain hairstyle, having certain features, we are a product of the culture that we are brought up in, and that is something that we have to manage and navigate every single day. So, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to be okay as yourself, but be honest with yourself, and don't stay closed off to, opportunities that are presented to you that allow you to be okay as you are without changes. Don't actively avoid those, but don't make your life about trying to fight something that wasn't your choice to, be experiencing in the first place. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna suffer in your life either way. So, do you want to suffer trying to be okay, but not ever truly being okay? Or do you want to suffer kind of succumbing to standards that maybe in a vacuum, right, you wouldn't have preferred for yourself, but if you do give in to them, you might just have a more relaxed experience of your existence? I don't know.